Shift focus to this now. Hammanskraal residents are raising concerns about the shocking state of water in the area. The city of Tshwane says it's working on resolving the issue. Meanwhile, ANC representatives will be in the area to hold a mini rally in honor of OR Tambo today. The water issue is expected to be on the agenda. eNCA's Manqoba Mchunu is following that story and joins us now for an update. So this is not a new issue, but it continues to pinch the local community, doesn't it, Manqoba?
Well, certainly, Tulas, that is one of the big issues here, the talking points from residents here who are saying that the issue of water is a long-standing issue in this community. And of course, some of the speakers that took to the podium raised this particular issue that, up until now, there is still no clean water in this particular area. But I've got the ANC's NEC member and elections head, Fikile Mbalula, just to speak to us on this rally that was commemorating one of the longest-serving presidents of the ANC, Oliver Tambo. Let's start here. First of all, we know, the role that Oliver Tambo played, but the message that you had for residents here today in Hammanskraal.
The message here, thank you very much. It is the message directed to the youth because this is OR Tambo month and this is the event of the ANC Youth League. So our message was focused on what are the tasks facing the youth today. The socio-economic intervention major task that faces the Youth League is to champion the cause of the youth in relation to job creation, in relation to policy intervention that the ANC government must lead to address the socio-economic interest of young people. What are those socio-economic interests of young people? In South Africa today, we deal with a bigger problem of disengaged youth. Disengaged youth, the cohort of young people who are disengaged include early teenage pregnancy, dropout even from high school, and those are the people you will see during the day lumbering in the street and unemployed. And how do we address that? We believe that the Youth League should be championing the cause of ensuring that we implement what we call National Youth Service Program. Massification, so that we upskill those who are disengaged, because there is no hope. When you are pregnant, you drop out from high school, there is no hope in terms of the future. The only hope you rely on is what? Social security net that we are implementing. We don't want young people to live on social security net. There must be alternatives for them. So that when we roll out programs like Valazonke, for instance, those young people can come with some sort of skills to know how to close potholes and all of that. So we're dealing with that problem in this country.
Let's talk about the issue, Minister, just to cut you there. The issue of water here, of course, this is one of the issues that residents are raising here in this particular issue, in this particular place of Hammanskraal. As the ANC, what's your opinion on what's happening here and how do you plan to deal with this situation? We know that, of course, you were in power just before the DA was here in this particular region.
Well, we are not in power now. We were in power and we're doing something about water. What the DA is going to do about water, I don't know. But what I've seen is that since the DA came into power and was voted, I've seen the deepening of unemployment, problem of lack of service delivery. It's happening under the DA, not the ANC. The municipalities getting bankrupt. And then there is a general problem of procurement that is here in this part of the province, of the region, under the DA. It's not the ANC that is in charge. If you would ask me and our councillors here who are here about what the ANC is doing in council to uplift our people in Tshwane, we will give you a program, because when Sputla Ramkhob was in charge here, and as a mayor, we had a pro-poor budget. Does the DA have a pro-poor budget to uplift our people? It doesn't. It doesn't. So the sooner the ANC get organized and the ANC Youth League become the champion of the youth struggles. And at the same time, the ANC get organized and mobilize our people and restore confidence to our people to come out and outvote this DA coalition. So that their needs are addressed, the sooner the better. And this is what this conference we are going to, in terms of the ANC, among others, is going to address. The hegemony, the standing of the ANC in the communities must be perfected. And it is going to be done by the leadership of the ANC Youth League that is going to emerge in the coming conference, and the leadership of the ANC that must emerge. Our preoccupation must not only be about I want to be elected. Our preoccupation must be about the needs of the people. The conference will come and go. The needs of the people will still remain, and the leadership of the ANC will be required to lead the people's struggles.
Let's talk about that while you're on that particular part. Your name has come up as well on one of those that are contending the General Secretary of the ANC. Will you accept that nomination?
I'm not going to address that question now, but I'm very much encouraged by the nomination that I see that is emerging. When that time comes, we will be at the conference platform. And in the next coming weeks, it will tell whether this name is standing or not, given the nominations that are going to come up. But look, it's a democratic process, and I'm encouraged by the fact that out of so many ANC people and leaders, comrades can still be thinking about Mbalula to lead the African National Congress. It's encouraging. My task and my job for the rest of my life is to serve our movement and to serve our people. And that is what I'm all about. I can be anywhere. And to be considered for a prestigious position of Secretary General, a position that was occupied by Sol Plaatje, by Tumano, by Walter Sisulu. It's an honor. What else can I be asking for? Nothing.
Okay. Thank you for speaking to us. What was the ANC's head of elections as well as ANC member, just giving us a view of what they had come to say here to the people of Tshwane. Of course, talking also about that nomination. He doesn't want to say to us at this particular point whether he's going to accept the nomination or not.
Yeah. It's conference season, Manqoba. They are all over, around the country, and readily available to speak to us at every turn, our ANC leaders at this point. With the conference just a few weeks away, that is in December, at the ANC's elective conference. That's eNCA's Manqoba Mchunu.